in a sales call, it's so important to actually get the answer to the questions you're asking. So if someone gives you something half-assed, half-hearted, whatever it is, you need to ask another question or lead them towards the answer you're actually looking for. So really simple ones like, why is that? How come? Oh, I never thought about it that way. What's made you feel that way? Etc. These questions really help people open up. Now, if they're being super stubborn and that's just not, it's not opening the book, right? You're then going to have to go more specific. You're going to have to ask smaller bite-sized questions, right? That are not yes or no. And so, okay, when you say that, what specifically do you mean about this word? Right, whatever the example is. Well, you say your teacher's not very good. What does not good mean to you? Or like, what actions are they doing that you say, that's not good? As an example. And just like your discovery section of the call, it's important that you keep doing this and you tick your framework off essentially as you go to make sure someone's at the right step before moving on, right? That you've actually ticked it off. You have understood their pain by labeling it back to them, saying, so from everything we've discussed, this is your main motivation. This is the thing that you want to tick off, and this is what's driving you to make the decision. Yes, okay. And are you willing to take action on that today? Yes, okay, great. Now we can talk about what the action is. And so we have similar situations in our company, in our sales calls, where parents are like, do I need to be here for this? Blah, 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 blah. Or like, I don't have too long. And at this point, it's really important to use what we call the AAA framework to acknowledge, associate, and ask to make sure that we're on the same page before moving forwards. So, cool, I'm hearing that you've got a limited amount of time. It's really good that you are thinking about this before we get on the call because you wouldn't want to leave halfway through without getting your result, right? And so what does the goal of this call actually look like for you? What do you want to get out of this today? Now we're back onto their pain, their solution, and then upon their response, you can check in and say, cool, so I know you had 20 minutes. This is actually going to take this long. Are you willing to do this now? And if not, reschedule. And if yes, you're on the same page, crack on. That's the power of the AAA framework. And it's super important to understand, are we emotionally together at this point before moving forwards? And it happens with a few times throughout the call. So obviously the start, what do you actually want out of this? Are you willing to put in the time and effort? Then the whole discovery, finding out their pain, motivations, all that sort of stuff. And then going through like, right, this is the result that we want to get you. And this is how we're going to do it. Do you think this way, the way that we're doing this, that we're the right fit to get you to where you want to be? If yes, we can move on and talk about money. But if no, you need to solve that problem first. If you skip on ahead, they're going to say no to the money. Duh, because they don't think it's the right thing, obviously. And then throughout the money process, it's like, right, are you willing? First of all, do you think this is going to work? Yes. You shouldn't have gone there otherwise. Are you willing to put in the effort? Yes. Okay. This is how much it's going to cost. Is the outcome worth it, that money to you? Yes or no? Okay, if no, is it value or is it money? Okay, right. This is the alternative. We reset expectations and go again. And there's so many points throughout the call where this is so important. So please make sure you're on the same page as your prospect, okay? That you have asked them the right question to know, are we talking about the same thing? And should we be talking about this yet? Cool, hopefully that helps. Have a great one.